Just let me go. Please let me go. You like to love so hard and then you throw it away. You like to open skies and then you blame it on me. You're someone I can never be with. You joke about my flaws and weaknesses. Why do you love so hard and then just throw it away? You opened up my heart and just to close it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. So don't you blame it on me. You never knew how bad it was. Guess you never really cared because you said your parents never gave you hugs, and as a child you were never loved. You made me love so hard, but then you threw it away. You like to open skies and then you blame it on me. You're someone I can never be with. You joke about my flaws and weaknesses. Why'd you love so hard and then just throw it away? You opened up my heart and just to close it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Open skies. You open all my scars and then you blame it on me.
हेलो एवरीवन। तो लेट नाइट स्ट्रीम में आपका स्वागत है। दोपहर में भी हमने स्ट्रीम किया था, अब नाइट में कर रहे हैं। अगर आपने गेंशिन के इससे पहले स्ट्रीम नहीं देखे हैं तो आप मेरे चैनल में जाकर देख सकते हैं। और स्टार्ट करते हैं, हम आगे की स्टोरी कंटिन्यू करेंगे। आवाज़ से आ रही है? एक बार चेक कर लेता हूँ आवाज़ से आ रही है कि नहीं। चलो आवाज़ सही आ रही है, कंटिन्यू करते हैं। पे आ गई।
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss W.A.S.D was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss W.A.S.D that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for W.A.S.D?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
केयर करती है ये दुनिया की।
Look, Dia's blushing.
Listen, you two.
इसका कैरेक्टर डिज़ाइन बहुत अच्छा है यार।
I don't expect to be working for Miss W.A.S.D very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
ठीक है, चलते हैं।
Oh, hey, Chief.
Ah, Dia, what are you doing here?
I take it you all know each other already?
We met this morning.
इसी से हम सुबह मिले थे।
Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha?
रुक्षा, शाहरुख।
The theft. Anything you can tell him?
इंस्पिरेशन कहाँ से मिली है सबको पता है।
Ruksha's gone over to the academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses. So people from all over have been called back to the city.
डिफेंसेस क्यों बढ़ा रहे हैं अपने?
Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft?
चोरी हुई है कोई?
What the heck are you guys?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back.
अच्छा चोरी हो गई कोई?
Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you?
हाँ
The
सुना
largest
हमने.
commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
अच्छा.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details.
कुछ खास चोरी हुआ है,
If you're interested,
तभी एकेडमी परेशान है.
head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
हम ऐसा क्यों करेंगे?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port...
If you're also interested.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family.
Hmm.
Take it from me. If you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City.
अच्छा.
There are even some
खतरा है वहाँ पर कुछ.
shouting slogans like "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years.
एक और गॉड था शायद
Spreading
स्कारलेट किंग.
rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own.
हम्म.
Well, traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
ये हम लीव में देख चुके हैं.
Thanks, Dia, and you too, Osfond. Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
ठीक है.
Then we'll see you both.
चलो. हमें पोर्ट जाना है. पोर्ट तो काफी दूर है. कहाँ पर है पोर्ट? वो यहाँ पर है पोर्ट. पहले एक काम करते हैं, ये टेलीपोर्ट वे पॉइंट अनलॉक करते हैं. कहाँ पर है ये वे पॉइंट? कहीं टॉप पे तो नहीं है? अभी तक हमने ये सब भी नहीं किया. जल्दी जल्दी ये करना है. क्वेस्ट. इस क्वेस्ट को करते हैं थोड़ी देर में. ये ऊपर ही है. ये रहा. और कोई है? एक ये है, एक ये है. इन दोनों को भी अनलॉक कर लेते हैं. वाह क्या बिल्डिंग है. बहुत अच्छा मॉन्यूमेंट है. और ऐसा लग रहा है इंडिया से इन्होंने वो लिया है, इंडिया और मिडिल ईस्ट से. काजू हर जगह काम आता है. जो टूम से बना रखे हैं. कई सारे इंडिया के मॉन्यूमेंट्स भी ऐसे हैं. इंस्पिरेशन अच्छा लिया है वैसे इन्होंने. ये और ऊपर है ये, कितना ऊपर है ये। ये क्या दिखा रहा है मैप पे? सैंक्चुरी ऑफ सूरस्ताना, पता नहीं क्या है ये। कहाँ आ गए हम? इसको भी अनलॉक कर दिया। एक यहाँ पर है। अरे कितना ऊपर है ये, तो शायद मीको के टेम्पल से ज़्यादा ऊपर है शायद, जहाँ तक मुझे लग रहा है। ये क्या है? अभी अंदर जा नहीं सकते। यही है सैंक्चुरी शायद। वहाँ भी कुछ बिल्डिंग विल्डिंग है। वो रहा एक टेम्पल ऑफ द डेप्थ। यार ऐसा ही रहा तो सुमेरु फेवरेट जगह बन जाएगी मेरी और बहुत लोगों की। लिटरली होयोवर्स ने अपनी गेम सिर्फ अच्छी बनाई है। चाहिए अपग्रेड मटेरियल्स है न्यू वाले। अब हमें जाना है यहाँ, तो यहाँ से स्टार्ट करते हैं। अरे जियोक्लस कहाँ, सॉरी डेंड्रोक्लस, जियोक्लस क्या, कहाँ पर है ये? ये शायद इसके अंदर है। तो इसको अनलॉक कैसे करते हैं? अच्छा ऐसे। लास्ट टाइम ही तो हमने किया था पर ये अनलॉक नहीं हुआ था। डॉगी को लग गई शायद यार, सॉरी। ये क्या है? न्यू एनिमीज। अच्छा ये भी बोर है, न्यू टाइप के।
No, my sword. Witness the power of the one. Body and mind.
ओवर ड्रिंक हो रही है वहाँ पर भी। मशरूम। चल यार सबसे बाद में लड़ेंगे। ये एनिमल कौन सा है? ओ तेरी, चीता टाइगर की तरह लग रहा है। इस वितरिंग को खत्म करते हैं। चलो ये खत्म हुआ। इसको फिर परेशान कर रहा है क्या ये? क्या हम इसी को बचाते रहेंगे क्या पूरे समरों में? ये आ गया। डिस्ट्रॉयड। ये क्या? अच्छा, इससे हमें वो नहीं होगा, क्या बोलते हैं, जो हम ब्लीड आउट हो रहे थे वो नहीं होगा। इससे फाइट करते हैं, पता नहीं क्या चीज़ है ये। ओह क्या जंप था। सॉरी यार, तो बहुत स्लो है। 3 मूवी का था। रॉ मीट तो बहुत मिल रहे हैं। एक और टेलीपोर्ट वे पॉइंट। हमें इसे अनलॉक करना पड़ेगा शायद, तब जाके यहाँ का मैप अनलॉक होगा। न्यू फ्रॉग। बोट से चल सकते हैं हम? चलो बोट से चलते हैं। वेव राइडर। यार मस्त आइडिया ये तो। यहाँ से क्रस्ट लेते हैं।
Stabilize.
फंगल न्यूक्लियस।
A fateful offering. One with nature.
उसमें कॉइन्स होंगे पक्का। मोरा। क्या बना रखा है इन्होंने यार, क्या ग्राफिक्स है, बहुत अच्छा। ट्रैवलर को यूज़ करना पड़ेगा इसको अनलॉक करने के लिए। एक वहाँ है। अच्छा ठीक है। काजुहा को रिमूव कर देते थोड़ी देर के लिए, या इसको शिंगचो को रिमूव कर देते हैं। ट्रैवलर का है हमारा, ये रहा।
There's still a long road ahead.
ट्रैवलर को कुछ दे देते हैं, इक्विपमेंट्स, वेपन। डेंड्रो कप तो है नहीं कोई ऐसा कप है। हाइड्रो, इलेक्ट्रो, अटैक है, चलो ओके। नोब्लेस। ये ले लेते हैं इक्विप। 43 110 ठीक ही है।
Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
खत्म। ये भी न्यूक्लियस ही तेरा है। चलो ट्रैवलर अपना काम कर। नाइस। पहला डेंड्रो पजल हमारा वेस्ट कर दिया। एक और है क्या? अच्छा वहां पर अनलॉक हुआ है।
A reward on the road.
बोट को छोड़ते हुए ऐसे चलते हैं। वहां पर भी लोग हैं यार। चलो फिर वहीं चलते हैं।
Happy to oblige.
Solidify!
There is no escape.
Scatter!
खत्म।
Take them. I have no need.
यहाँ भी हम बोट को रिकॉल कर सकते हैं। कितना दूर है पोर्ट और? यार हम तो उससे आगे आ गए जहाँ मैप अनलॉक होने वाला था। अब हमें पीछे जाना पड़ेगा। ध्यान ही में नहीं रहा। कोई व्यूअर ऐड हुआ है क्या? पता नहीं। अगर कोई ऐड हुआ है तो हाय कर दो यार। हाय बोलो यार। चला गया। चलो। ओ ये क्या है? देवंताका माउंटेन। ये क्या है? ये तो रूइन गार्ड लग रहा है बड़ा सा। चलो बाद में चलेगा शायद। यहाँ भी एक डेंड्रोकुलस है, वो रहा। बाद में पिकअप कर लेंगे। रूइन गार्ड है या रूइन हंटर, तो भूल ही गया था।
Shine down. Wind strike. Now you shall perish.
एग्रीवेट। खत्म।
One man's stone is another man's gem.
चलो फिर पोर्ट चलते हैं। डेंड्रोकुलस एक और। ये तो सामने है, इसको कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं। रूइन गार्ड डैमेज्ड है। ये क्या था? लॉस्ट एनर्जी ब्लॉक। इसको हम लगा सकते हैं क्या वापस? तबला स्टार्ट हो गया। कोरा पोर्ट, रॉन्ग साइड है हम। म्यूजिक तो अच्छा है यार।
Time to go. Time to go.
आ गए मिशन पर। पहले वे पॉइंट अनलॉक कर लेते हैं, अगर हो पाएगा तो। हाँ हो जाएगा। अब चलते हैं आर्कॉन मिशन पर। अरे बस बस, कितना म्यूजिक बजेगा यार।
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
इंडियन को इंडियन का सामान ही बेच लो।
I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several
इनको देख के लग रहा है मेरे को कुर्ता पहन के खेलना चाहिए था।
Open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know?
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds. Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But
पर क्या है?
Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facility. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item? Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market.
चलो ढूंढते इन्फॉर्मेशन। मैडम इन्फॉर्मेशन दो।
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to port or...
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to port almost to cut loose a little.
आराम करने के लिए।
People often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the Academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the Academia, sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a
मैंने गलती कर दी। मैंने डायलॉग को की वॉइस को स्लो कर दिया और म्यूजिक को सुनने के लिए बढ़ा दिया था, तो वो दिक्कत कर रहा है। मेरे को दोनों को बराबर करना पड़ेगा जल्दी से जल्दी।
Those are students from the Academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they... If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something.
इसको स्लो करते हैं, पहले वॉल्यूम डाउन करते हैं। ऑडियो, ये रहा म्यूजिक वॉल्यूम को भी। अब ठीक है शायद।
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in
अच्छा लड़ाई हो रही है factions के बीच में।
That it would be wise to steer clear of them, especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein el Ahmar.
Ain al
Today,
Ahmar.
I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made.
अच्छा, इसलिए उसने हमें बोला कि pose as a student.
I've heard that Ein al-Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 mora, they'll give you info on it.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for?
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
नहीं, हमारे लिए valuable है.
The only thing left for us
हम
now is
bidding
to find
करेंगे.
a way in. Why don't we all...
Whoa! Did you hear that?
हमारे पास 5 बिलियन ज़्यादा है अभी तक तो.
And shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
ये हमने सुना था कि सुमेरु में नॉलेज बाय और सेल की जाती है.
So, what's your plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora. Have you lost your mind?
हमारे पास पैसा है, हम खरीद सकते हैं.
Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of mora. But if you know what you're doing...
चलो, 500,000 मोरा देना है हमें.
Time to go.
मेरे को टावर ऑफ फैंटेसी की याद आ गई यार. मैं बार बार व्हीकल के लिए वी दबा रहा हूं. अभी भी म्यूजिक काफी तेज है, पर चलो बेरेबल है.
This is the place we heard those students talking about.
देखते हैं क्या हो रहा है. You sit down and wait for some time.
Oh, you've arrived. Please take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
Scarlet King है कौन? कोई old god?
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of more this time, so we mustn't underestimate.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh. All these guys talk about is the Scarlet King. So they're
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
ये क्या बात कर रहे हैं? रुका डेवाटा के बारे में.
wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi here?
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
तारीख.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
I'm a traveler, I'm a student. चलो student choose करते हैं इस बार.
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
उसको 50 मोरा दे क्या? चलो देखते हैं.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. He must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Paimon can't stand this.
दे दिया.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of the Scarlet King.
अच्छा
Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland.
ठीक है.
It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru.
What?
The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So,
ऐसा हुआ था?
traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land, where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and...
मेरे को ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है फुल ट्रूथ नहीं है. इनको भी ये बात नहीं पता.
Just thinking about it sickens me.
कुछ तो चल रहा है पीछे पीछे बैकग्राउंड में.
But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together.
Okay.
If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear,